Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button and comment down below. So as always, let's dive right into today's video. Today we're talking about market profile, and we're going to focus on the 5-day, 5-minute chart for the E-mini S&P futures. I love this chart. What it does is it shows you the market profile that's been built over the last 5 days. And as you could see, this is where the high was and the low, and you see the candlesticks, right? The darker or the light gray area is where volume, how much of volume traded at a specific level. So you could see right here, okay, is where we had the most volume, and that was the 33,083 in a quarter level. Okay, so as we start to move up, we have less volume because there was less time there. Now over here, this market profile is a total of all of this volume right here. So as you could see, low to high, and I'm actually recording this right around the market open, and you could see we're actually gapping higher here. So if price starts to fall, I would probably look for this level to act as a support level, because it's the high, right? But also because it's a low volume node right here. And usually low volume nodes, one of two things will happen at low volume nodes. It will either touch and bounce or just keep going through. But because this was the highest peak on the gap, I wouldn't be surprised to see a quick little bounce, maybe for a couple ticks or a point trade here. Now, if price kept falling here would be my next level, which is a gap fill. And then third, I would look at the value area high, which are these two yellow lines, value area high and low. And then this red line is the point of control, where the most volume has traded during all these days. And if you see the volume, the point of control lines up exactly right here with yesterday's point of control, where the most volume traded, and that's at 33,091.50 level. So if price does fall back down, we come down, I would be looking for a potential bounce trade at this 3,091. I'm not using anything else except for prior points of control, value area, high and lows, and also just where price has been in the past. Now, the value area high and the value area low, I would probably be watching these levels again for a potential bounce if they line up with other things over here. And you could see we had a point of control here on Tuesday, okay, which was the high here, and then it's just right above the gap, and it's right at these levels. So maybe somewhere in here we might get a bounce, but me personally, I would wait for a better entry. Either this, probably look for a quick little bounce. Second would be a gap fill. The third would be this. Not saying this value area high can't work, but it potentially could. Also, if you see right here, there's a low volume node, right? We have a high volume node and then a low volume node. I would not be surprised if we actually even bounced right here at the high of yesterday, okay, because of the low volume node. And if you see, there's also a low volume node here. Now, couple things, when we get to low volume nodes, price will do one of two things. Will either blow right through or will touch and bounce. Okay. High volume nodes, usually price will bounce right before it or right around it because that's where the fairest price to do business is, which are high volume nodes. I mean, the ultimate is the point of control, but something like here, okay, we have a high volume node. I wouldn't be surprised if price came down and bounced even here around this 30, 93, 94 level to 95 to just fill in this area with volume. Remember, this is all volume at a price, not per candlestick, but at a specific price. And that just tells you where the buyers and sellers are accepting prices, give or take. So as we could see, we see a little node starting to fill out right here. Okay, the buyers and sellers are accepting price at this level. That's why we're not falling further. Not saying it's not going to fall or we're going to bounce from here, but it's a clue and a telltale. So that's it for this market profile video. Stay tuned for more market profiles videos coming in the future, as I want to really dive deeper and deeper into market profile. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.